G'day legends. I've got a couple of comments and messages on Instagram asking where I've been for the last 4 to 6 weeks. I'll go over everything in this video, stay to the end, you don't want to miss it. G'day guys, welcome back to another video. A bit of a different one today. Fishing's absolutely been terrible the last couple of weeks, so I haven't managed to get out, but I thought it'd be a good day to get my boat set up for the upcoming summer and early autumn for next year. We're setting up to put my VHF Marine Radio in today, so we'll be able to go offshore. This is what I'm going to be installing today. Just got a GME VHF radio paired with the big 2.4 meter whip, which is obviously a VHF. I've bought this antenna whip mount, which is going to be replaced with the old one, which is just sitting there. So we've just taken that off and we're going to be putting this back on, running all the cables and getting everything mounted. So I'll get back to you when this is mounted. Yep. Righto, we've got this all pre-drilled, all the holes done. Got the antenna through these rubber seals and the actual mount of this, so we're just going to screw these in now and get this whacked up. Yep. We've got the VHF mount mounted to the boat with the cable ran, and we've got the big VHF antenna in the sky. So the next thing to mount is this head unit, which I'm planning to just sit right there in my boat so it's away from everywhere. I can't flush mount this, unfortunately. I've got nowhere to flush mount this, so I'm gonna have to go with either there or up in the corner up here somewhere. Righto guys, so we're up to mounting the head unit to the marine radio. So I've just got this backing piece that come with the kit, so I've just lined that up and got it all level and marked out my holes with this green spray. So we'll get all these drilled out and we'll whack her up. Righto, so we've got this back bit mounted for the unit. Got this level on there. As you can see, pretty dead spot on. So next thing is to drill out this hole and run the cables through. Run the cables through from the actual unit itself and mount this up with just 2 screws on the side. We ran out of daylight yesterday, so we're back. It's currently Friday, and what we've done yesterday is we've got the base of the antenna mounted as before and the whip installed, so that's just literally just screwed on like that. We've mounted the bracket for this, so all we're going to do is I've got a step bit. I've gone down to Total Tools and I've bought a step bit, which we're going to drill out that hole, which I believe it's a 20mm hole, so we can run all these cables back through and hook her up. Welcome back legends. It is currently a Saturday and we've got some beautiful weather, but unfortunately I've been too busy doing this boat. It's been about a week since I last recorded of us actually doing the marine radio in the boat, just because the nights have got really cold and really dark at like 5:30. So I'm back to come show you what we've done since last time. So due to the video, you saw that we've got the antenna actually mounted onto the side of the boat. Now we've actually ran into a couple of issues with this. The first issue is that this thing has a lot of movement in it, and I'm not sure if it's actually this thing or what, but because it's mounted there, I wouldn't mind putting the old one back on, and then maybe future to put this on the side. I haven't tested this out with the whip out in the water to see if it actually does snap off or whatever, but I don't know if I really want to take the risk. So that might be getting moved to there, and the old one replacing there, just because of all the holes in there. I don't want to silicone it because it'll look funny. The second issue is behind this cover. Behind this cover here, we've got two holes at the very top that we haven't screwed into, so that's got a bit of movement in it like that. The reason why we can't put any more screws in here is, I'll show you. So behind this thing, we've got this aluminium tubing which has a bit of conduit ran through it for the nav lights. So we've figured out that if you were to screw two more holes in, you'd be screwing through the top, and I don't want to risk any damage to that cable because that wouldn't be good. We ended up mounting this, the actual walkie-talkie handheld, to the boat, so that's just all level, all plumb, straight in like that. I'm gonna find a wiring diagram of how I've actually wired up this marine radio. If I can't find one online, I'll draw it up myself, so I'll post it right here, and feel free to just pause the video at any time if you want to have a look at how that's done. That's done for like most of my accessories, including my lights and my sounder and my bilge pump, anchor light, etc. The whole thing cost me about 350 bucks itself, so it's very worth your value. If you go shop around and you find the right prices, especially at BCF and Anaconda, where you can just sign up as their members and you get discounted on a whole variety of stuff. This is how I got all my stuff cheap. I saved about $50 to $70 just doing this. It's another thing, if you've been wondering where I've been for the last month to 6 weeks since that last upload of the Queen's Cliff with my mate Noah out for whiting and squid, this is pretty much where I've been at. The weather's been unreal the last couple of weeks, the last month actually, but now it's just starting to turn, not coming into spring, but you know, like that last month of winter coming into spring, the wind always picks up and it's really hard to get out. So I've got a heap of planned things to go through with yous right now of what I want to do to this boat and how this is going to become one of the best boats to be fishing out of in 2025. Things I've got planned, projects I should say, for the next month coming into spring. I want to get an EPIRB. I want to take this thing offshore. That's the whole point of putting in this marine radio. That's one thing to do. That's pretty easy. That's just a side mount thing. I'm not going to be making a video on too much of that. The next thing I want to do is I want to put a better sounder in this. I've just got the Hummingbird. Got the Hummingbird 898C at the moment. I'm not sure what it's valued, but I feel like it's not picking up the arcs and whatever. As coming into snapper season, I want to be able to prioritize my time as much as possible, and I want to be able to find them big arcs. So I'm planning of upgrading her. Probably willing to spend about $2,000 plus on that to get something good, something beginner that I can use offshore as well as using in the bay predominantly. The third thing is I've been killing it at night fishing at the moment. If you go follow my Instagram, I'll go put a link in the description right here. I'm gonna start doing some fishing reports of when I'm filming and when I'm not filming. So I've been doing really good on the night fishing at the moment, and I've got this steady LED light bar there, but it's designed for a car. So the thing is with that, obviously a car has a bigger alternator in the motor than what it does in an outboard motor for a boat. So it's not getting the charge up to my second battery quick enough, and which means it's draining that way too fast. So I'm planning of running 2 spotlights either side of the bimini, left and right, up high. I want to do that thing. That's not really something to do yet. That can be more done of like a summer thing, because during the summer the wind always picks up at night. So there's going to be a lot of less night fishing, but coming into like your late autumns, your Aprils and your Mays, and even this time of the year, the wind always drops down at night, which is perfect for nighttime fishing. So I want to get that eventually set up. The fourth thing I want to do is I want to put LED strip lighting underneath the boat. That'll help me fishing at night as well, when just catching fish and whatever, having fish on the floor. It'll just be easy to see pretty much. So that's where I've been for the last month to 6 weeks with fishing wise. I have managed to get out a couple times here and there. It has been slow, but I've noticed the last couple of times out I've been absolutely killing it at night time. So if you made it this far in the video, I'm going to put a couple of 15-second clips, videos of me just over the last month, of me out on the water on this one night and just flicking for soft plastics, like for flatties, and then just bait fishing for some whiting and flathead in the bay. So thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy the next couple minutes of these clips, and I'll catch you in the next one. I just got a couple hits on this, there we go. On this, feels tiny. There we go. First one on the soft plastic. Just a little small flatty, obviously undersized. So we'll get a look at him in a second, once he starts to calm down. Oh. I've just realised one thing. I don't know where they are, but I don't have any pliers. So this is going to be good. But there's the first flatty of the day. Have a look at him in the sunset. Just a small little, oh, he nearly got me. Just a small little one, probably maybe in the 20s. Righto guys, there's the second flatty on the soft plastic. He's actually a good one. We might keep him. He's probably up in the 30s. So we'll get a look at him. There's that nice flatty. He should be size on the sunset. Gotta love it. There we go. Got another fish, don't know what it is. It's a whiting. Now this reel and rod is absolutely cooked, as you just saw. Like, what is that? A little bit of a backstory. There's a whiting for starters. I'm not sure if you can see. I'll get this camera just shined over here. There's a whiting. He could be a keeper. If not, if he's anywhere in the 20s, we'll let him go. There we go. We just hooked onto a little fish. I don't know what it is. It's another little whiting. Another little ting. Another undersized fish, but hopefully the numbers can get better. It looks like this burley is actually working because, you know, majority it switches between this rod and the other rod, but at least we're pulling in some fish. All right, we're getting bites on this. Yep. There we go. Another little flatty. Right, I was just checking the burley pot. We've just hooked up again. Another flatty, he might be size. Oh, he's going spastic. So it seems like this fishing is just slowly turning. It's turning from bad to good. There's another boat going past me, so it's great to see that. There's a couple people out.